Hey guys. So we're going to play a normal queue match, and I'm going to try to get, well, whatever I can, I guess. Nah. We'll see. Like, this guy wants top, he wants middle. Those are fine. I'm a terrible jungler, so I'm going to hope that one of these other two take jungle. We're going to go hope for Bard, actually. He's pretty sweet. Interesting bans. Interesting bans. Why are you banning Gnar? Most people don't even play him in top lane right now. Oh, that's why. Well, that answers your question. Oh, he's going jungle. How nice. Okay, so I am support, which is my preferred role. Okay, so here's the other thing too. I don't necessarily need to go... We're gonna go...
What delightful ambition.
So they have a really strong, engaged team. Boy, I don't know. Alright, well, we'll roll with it. Even though I'm not so sure that this is a very good team comp so far. Let's see here. There we go. So, what am I running, you're asking? Magic resist and armor is very high, but I'm also running some gold. Some extra gold generation as well as physical damage, so that when I auto attack it does a little bit more. And then for masteries, traditional masteries, focusing, I do want the culinary mastery, I want the biscuit, because it will mean that I get, you know, a little bit more mana back every time I'm down there, and that way I can just focus on red pots and warding and staying healthy, but also getting a little bit mana back, because if you engage like a couple of hooks and you can be really out of mana, so you just got to try to keep your mana regenning, so that helps a little. And then health, so that I have some extra regen going on there, some additional health so I'm not quite so squishy. This is really designed so that if I get poked at, no big deal. So we kind of have like an engage slash anti-engage comp versus a very hard engage disengage comp. It's a little strange. Not gonna lie, I think that we have a chance of making it, but I also think that it's kind of weak. But we'll see. Also, I'm gonna have to move this, aren't I? I'm going to move my camera a little bit so that when it comes up... I don't know. I think that we have a very... I kind of wish I would have grabbed Janna. I mean, I've been playing a lot of Janna. I'm really tired of playing Janna. But I think it would have helped. At least a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I think it would have helped a little bit to take Janna in this case. We would have had a disengage because right now what we have is we have a really strong poke from Caitlyn. But we also have a really strong disengage from Janna, and they have a really strong engage, which means that she can do some serious knock up to get us kind of off of our groove. Shyvana has really strong wave clear, and of course Darius is Darius. I mean, it's hard to do with Darius no matter what you do, but we do have a fairly strong, you know, top laner for as far as keeping Darius down, unless of course this guy doesn't do well early and then lets Darius get ahead, then he might just become unstoppable, because Darius can do some pretty good damage. Heimerdinger's not the, you know, tankiest of champions, so you get hit a couple times, it can really change the overall. Okay, so we're just waiting on one person to load here. I don't know. I think that, like, it's kind of tough when you play solo queue because people are going to pick what they want to play, regardless of what your team comp might need. Like, for instance, the Heimerdinger pick. It's good because it's an anti-engage, but the Lux pick was... It's not really an engaging, because we're really not trying to engage unless Hecarim is the one engaging. And then, honestly, he's probably not going to engage until I land a hook. If, you know, if theory is, you know, we're playing this with somewhat intelligence, then obviously they're not going to engage. Man, this Janna took forever to load. Temptation was to take the extra ward early, but no, I'm gonna go all potions because we're gonna get poked out a lot by Jinx. Okay. Okay, so one of the big things that I see a lot of people do when I watch them play League, when I watch like friends play, is they take their abilities before they're even like ready to start the phase. Like, obviously Thresh more than likely is gonna use the hook, but not every champion has such an obvious summoner spell. Some champions can take multiple, and if you need to like lock someone down and kill them, or like flay someone back so that they can't get away, then if you've already got your Q, what good does it do? Did she ward? Okay, so I'm going to start Q. But the reason I decided to start Q is because obviously that was the one time we could have engaged had people been a little bit readier for it. Unfortunately, having to go all the way around the wall pretty much made that impossible. He didn't smite. So one thing about playing League of Legends, whether in solo queue or not, is that you want to be positive. Oh no, you auto-attacked me. Thanks for nothing, dude. This Caitlyn didn't even step up. Glad I'm wasting my time. It's a free kill, stupid. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't mean to be quite that mean about it, but it was kind of a free kill. Alright, give me just a sec here. Yeah, that was kind of a free kill. I was about to say, if you don't step up and get that kill, we have problems, girl. So I used up my summoner spell exhaust, so that definitely means that I have less. Oh no, yeah, keep stepping up to auto attack me. Dude, it doesn't hurt. That's the funniest part, is that I'm so tanky that it's like, oh no, you auto attacked me. Alright. It's good that they're pushing. Haha. How'd that work out? It's going a lot better right now. May as well back. push up the wave. That way they don't get any of the farm, but you come back in time. That's a good strategy to always use. So you should never be in the menu whenever you're purchasing. Now, with that being said, the reason I did it is because I could technically get away with it because of where I was kind of in location and the fact that their Jonna had just backed. It was fairly unlikely, but still watching the mini-map. So when you bring this up, I'm still watching the mini-map. I'm still looking for that person coming in. I used to be trapped into looking at my shop all the time, and I would be like sitting in my shop, setting up my purchases. You want to be doing this to set yourself up, selecting your item and but doing it in between. That could have gone better for us. Wow, we're getting shown right now. The aggression is real, dude. This Caitlyn put us really far behind. Luckily, I have the amount of biscuits to heal up. Flash was worth. Good job. So one of the major things that's going really well for us is that, well, for one thing, we had our Lux kind of roam. We don't know where they're, yeah, I saw that coming. We should have backed a long time ago. That was my fault. I shouldn't have stayed so long. And she got the flash out of it, which was major worth. Whoops. That was really bad for us. It was pretty much as bad as it could get for us. Because now Jinx can free farm, which she's doing pretty terrible at, but it gives her a chance to catch up. She's still 0-1, but Diana's now 2-0. And it's because, for one thing, map awareness. They're going to pick up this tower really soon. That was bad on my part. That couldn't have gone more better if I wanted it to. This is exactly how, like, you play support, but obviously better. Like, I am not someone that you want. Okay, so that was a really bad place for her to recall. If we had been a little bit more prepared, we might have actually been able to do something there. Okay, so we pick up tower, but... Wait, when's the dragon up? Do we know when the dragon's up? Never mind. We don't know when the dragon's up. That's bad. Okay, so mobility, very important. Item wise, you want to make sure that you're still grabbing a couple red pots just for the overall heal, and then another pink ward, because when your other pink ward goes down, you want to be able to stop that. Oh boy, this ain't good. She way overstayed it. Diana should have kept chasing. Just saying, she had full mana. There was no reason for her to stop chasing that. That was practically a free kill. So this is one of the major reasons that you should learn to play Thresh, is that he's game changer. Like, you get a certain person ahead, and it's hard for anyone to come back. Okay, so we got what we came for. We could probably keep pushing. Need someone to back off and take care of the farm. Yeah, probably a good idea. Heimerdinger needs to be really careful because they are going to have a lot of places that they can ward. But mainly, like, you just got to keep up pressure now. We have a lead. Probably a pretty substantial gold lead. Yeah, she already had that. I shouldn't have flashed. I way overstayed my welcome. Let's see. I'm still sitting on a pink. We're gonna repopulate a little bit here. They're going to go for dragon. Nope, dragon's not up for a while. Baron will be up soon. They're overstaying their welcome. They're waiting on a dragon that's still a minute away. All right. Just gotta keep up pressure too. Like, that's a big part of it. So push it up, and then oh my god. Yeah, I was ready to say we need to deal with that. That was a really bad place for me to stick a ward, by the way. That pink ward, not the best place. Let me go back and buy another one, because we're going to end up replacing that one a lot sooner than later. Tankiness and pink ward. Okay. Just keep building tank, man. That's all I can recommend. Keep building tank. Never stop building. Like, tank Thresh all the way. Just keep on looking to get key items, you know, lock it. Right now, pretty much you're just focusing on finishing off the key item for you, which is Face of the Mountain, of course. And then from there... Another thing, too, is you should be warding the Baron at this point, because they can sneak a Baron. We're going to stick a new ward right there. Jeez, Caitlyn's dead. Zone. That's all you got to do is zone. They could do a lot more with their team comp than they are. Yeah, see, our team's gonna throw because they're like cocky, aggressive now. Although they're pretty much don't know how to play versus Lux anyway, but still they're gonna have like opportunities to take multiple different things now. Oh, stop going for kills, dude. Oh my god, back off, back off, back off, back off. What is this guy doing? Team should be buying more wards too. Although we're split pushing too many lanes right now. She's too aggressive. I'm telling you, man. Guys, aggression, come on. Oh, damn. Go for the D, son. Go for the D, and I'm not talking about the dick either. Go for the dragon, guys. Oh. Okay, so We got Dyrus who pushed hard. Who cares, right? We can go clean that up. No big... Oh, the only downside is that it's still a close game because when we could have closed it out, we didn't. You know, like, you kind of got to close out those games when you can. See, this is where your teammate should realize that you're not trying to actually take all the farm. You're just trying to keep the wave from... Okay, good enough. That was an incredibly ridiculous call. Dude, Baroned up, bitches. Who's up right now? Janna. Oh wait, Janna quit, huh? Didn't even notice. Come on, little minions! That was actually really good for us. We don't really need that anymore. And actually... they're focusing me pretty hard. I kind of want to go a different direction so that I can actually like withstand Diana, who's pretty much the only one on their team who really hurts because of the way that Dyrus built. Oh god, I don't want to save this guy, but I will. You should have ran towards me, dude. Bushka, bitch! They should stop all-outing us, because look at their base. It's getting destroyed right now. They're not warding because John is gone. Which is stupid. You should continue warding even if your support's gone. There's no excuse to stop warding. I love the fact that you get that boost. Alright, so. We are going to go for Home Guard, actually. Because we really need to have that additional boost in speed. Mainly because we are kind of pushed all the way back in mid. They can actually make a decent push if we're not all together. Especially not with Jinx bot. Jinx has been split pushing way too much. Where do you think you're going, motherfucker? You're not warding at all, I'm telling you. Alright, I disable in-game chat because people are really toxic in League. It's better not to have all chat open. Just saying. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe.